Hello everyone, welcome to back my channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before starting the video, please go ahead and hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. How far will Taylor Hayes go on The Bold and the Beautiful to get Ridge Forrester to the altar? With all of the drama in Naples, it's only a matter of time before Ridge hooks up with Brooke Logan again. But does his fiancée Taylor have one more ace up her sleeve to save her engagement? There's nothing like a daring water rescue and having your life flashed before your eyes to remind you that you are marrying the wrong man. Brooke Logan, Catherine Kelly Lang, told Ridge Forrester, Thorsten K. She was moving on with Nick Marone, Jack Wagner, and done with his wishy-washy shenanigans. Then the Bold and the Beautiful writers threw a curveball in Naples and had Ridge Forrester save Brooke's life. The Bold and the Beautiful spoilers are all pointing toward a Brooke and Ridge reunion. Even showrunner Bradley Bell has stated that Ridge and Brooke are endgame in this story. But Taylor Hayes isn't going to let her man go without a fight. After all, she just popped the question and began wedding planning. Will she do something shady to make sure Ridge doesn't leave her? When Taylor returned to Los Angeles, she was having heart problems, and it was later revealed she was suffering from broken heart syndrome. It was literally Kyle Lang Taylor seeing her ex-husband with Brooke Logan. Taylor ended up being fine, and her heart problems abruptly stopped once she and Ridge go back together. But word on the internet is the heart palpitations will hit as soon as Taylor learns about the sparks flying between Brooke and Ridge. Will Taylor fake heart problems to make it impossible for Ridge to dump her? Who do you think is the best match for Ridge? It's the day many have been anxiously awaiting, the wedding day of the season. Ridge Forrester and Brooke Logan, after years of tumultuous on-again, off-again drama, are finally poised to say their vows once and for all. The venue is stunning, the guests are buzzing with anticipation, and everything seems perfect on the surface. But behind the scenes, Taylor Hayes is quietly orchestrating a desperate plan. One that will shock everyone at Forrester Creations and change the course of relationships forever. Act 1. The Calm Before the Storm. Taylor has always been a woman of strength and intellect, someone who is fiercely protective of those she loves. But lately she's been haunted by the slow unraveling of the family she once helped build. The upcoming Ridge-Brooke wedding represents a point of no return. Taylor feels that if this marriage happens, it will not only crush her heart, but also further fragment the already fragile Forrester family. At the same time, Taylor knows that the love she once shared with Ridge is not entirely dead. Despite everything, a part of her still hopes for a miracle. So when she overhears Ridge talking about the final arrangements and how Brooke is convinced this time will be forever, Taylor decides she must act. But how? In a quiet moment, Taylor confides in her closest friend, Pam, revealing her plan to intervene in the most drastic way possible. She will fake a heart problem, forcing Ridge and Brooke to postpone or cancel the wedding out of concern. Pam is shocked and warns Taylor of the potential fallout. But Taylor is resolute. This is the only way to protect herself, Ridge, and the family from a future she fears will bring more pain. Act 2. Setting the stage for deception. Taylor schedules a medical checkup with her trusted cardiologist, Dr. Campbell, who has been her friend for years. She asks him to help create a fake diagnosis, enough to cause concern, but not to endanger her life. At first, Dr. Campbell is hesitant, warning Taylor about the ethical risks, but Taylor's desperation wins him over. He agrees to falsify the test results, citing a mild arrhythmia that requires immediate rest and treatment. With the diagnosis in hand, Taylor immediately calls Ridge, telling him that she can no longer attend the wedding and that she needs his support through this crisis. Ridge is torn but rushes to her side, feeling old feelings stirring despite the complicated circumstances. Meanwhile, Brooke is blindsided by the news. She had just been finalizing her dress and seating chart when Ridge calls her to say that the wedding must be postponed because Taylor is unwell. Her frustration boils over, and she confronts Taylor in a tense exchange that threatens to expose the truth. Act 3. The Wedding Day Chaos. The day that was supposed to be filled with joy instead becomes a whirlwind of drama. At Forrester Creations, the wedding guests and family gather, only to receive the shocking news that Taylor's health has taken a sudden turn for the worse. Steffi, who has been trying to keep the peace, is suspicious of Taylor's sudden collapse. She corners Pam and asks if she knows more, but Pam is sworn to secrecy. Taylor's heart condition causes an uproar. Ridge feels conflicted, caught between his loyalty to Taylor and his love for Brooke. Meanwhile, Brooke is furious and vows to get to the bottom of the deception, even if it means breaking apart the family once and for all. On the hospital side, Taylor's condition worsens, or so it seems. She is admitted and monitored closely by Dr. Campbell, who plays along with the charade, while Taylor wrestles with guilt and fear. She wonders if her plan will ultimately succeed or if it will cause irreversible damage. Act 4. Secrets and Suspicions. The tension in Los Angeles grows thick with suspicion. Liam, who has been quietly observing the chaos, begins investigating Taylor's medical records. He contacts an independent doctor, hoping to uncover the truth. Meanwhile, Brooke teams up with Hope to confront Taylor directly. Their confrontation is heated, and Taylor's fragile facade starts to crack under the pressure. Taylor insists that she's doing this for everyone's good, that if Ridge and Brooke marry now, it will only cause more heartbreak down the line. Back at the hospital, Ridge visits Taylor and confesses his conflicted feelings. He admits he still cares for her deeply but is also committed to Brooke. Taylor's ruse has succeeded in pulling Ridge back emotionally. But is it enough to save her? Act 5. The Big Reveal and Fallout. Just as the wedding seems doomed, Liam's investigation reveals the shocking truth. Taylor's heart problems were fabricated. Liam confronts Ridge first, urging him to see the truth. Ridge is devastated but also angry at Taylor's betrayal. Meanwhile, Brooke's fury intensifies, and she publicly calls Taylor out during a Forrester family gathering. Taylor, cornered, admits to the deception but pleads that she did it out of love and desperation. The room erupts in chaos. Some side with Taylor, empathizing with her pain, while others condemn her for manipulation and lies. Ridge is forced to make a choice: trust Taylor and risk further damage, or stand with Brooke and move on. The fallout reshapes the family dynamics, leaving relationships fractured and uncertain. Act 6. Aftermath and New Beginnings. The weeks following the fake heart crisis are filled with heartbreak and hard decisions. Taylor seeks therapy to confront her actions and emotions. Brooke tries to rebuild trust with Ridge, but the wounds run deep. Unexpectedly, Hope steps in as a mediator, encouraging healing and open communication among the family members. Her compassion begins to mend bridges, even as tensions simmer under the surface. Taylor, humbled and changed, starts a journey toward forgiveness and self-discovery. Unsure if she and Ridge can ever truly reconcile, but determined to find peace. Meanwhile, the postponed wedding looms in the future, but this time, the path forward is uncertain. Will Ridge and Brooke find their way back to each other? Or has Taylor's desperate act changed everything forever? Key characters in this storyline: Taylor Hayes, the desperate, complex heroine whose fake heart condition sets the story in motion. Ridge Forrester, torn between past love and future hopes, caught in Taylor and Brooke's battle. Brooke Logan, furious bride-to-be, determined to expose Taylor and reclaim her future with Ridge. Pam Douglas, Taylor's confidant and reluctant accomplice in the deception. Dr. Campbell, ethical doctor pushed to bend rules in the name of friendship. Liam Spencer, investigator and truth seeker, determined to protect family honor. Hope Logan, peacemaker, offering hope for healing after the storm. Why this storyline will hook fans. Taylor's desperate move to fake a heart problem is classic, the bold and the beautiful. Combining high-stakes drama, family tension, and deep emotional conflict. It challenges the audience's loyalties and invites viewers to question the morality behind Taylor's choices. The ripple effects through the Forrester and Logan families promise to create explosive confrontations and passionate reconciliations. Plus, the question of whether Ridge and Brooke's love can survive this latest test keeps the anticipation burning. Will Taylor's gamble pay off? Or will it destroy everything she hoped to save? Thanks for watching this video, and please subscribe our Boldy and BAU TV Edificio UPDAT YouTube channel for more update news.